Hello fellow cabbers, look at this. I've got these slices from a mystery rock that I recently cut. Not sure what this is. I put out that video hoping someone might be able to tell me. Perhaps by the time this video goes out, we'll know the answer, but right now I don't know what it is. I did, however, say in that earlier video that I'd turn one of these slabs into a little cabochon. So let's pick a slab. Pick a slab, any slab. How about this one here? Oh yeah, that's a good slab to work with, I think. You see a fracture there we must avoid. You see some voids here we should avoid. But this middle area looks pretty good. So let's find a spot on there and let's just do a very basic, generic oval cab and see how well this will polish. I have no idea. I've not tried this before. So I'm thinking something like that. You see that, how I've captured the dark area down here at the bottom and then some of this spray-like feature here. How does that look? I think that'll make a beautiful cabochon. Let me go ahead and get that traced out. Okay, what do you think? This will be our little cabochon. I think it's gonna look nice. What will be on the other side? Well, we might have some of those voids, but that's okay. That'll be the bottom. Yeah, I think that'll make a nice cabochon. Let me go ahead and take this into the shop, get it on the trim saw, cut away as much of this as I can, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go on the high-speed trim saw. We try to cut away as much of the excess material as possible. That makes the next step go by a little bit faster. Here's where I take it by hand and I fine-tune the shape of the oval, in this case, trying to match that outline that I drew. Well, that's looking pretty good. I like that. Yeah, the back's looking okay. After that, of course, we have to get it on a dop stick. And now the real capping begins. On the coarse grit wheel, here's where I spend the most time getting this basic shape down. There you go. It's got a nice dome on it. You can clearly see the girdle. It's looking pretty good. From there, we go to the 220 grit wheel. This is where we're going to get rid of all those big scratches. Okay, it's looking nice. Up next is the 280 grit wheel. Now we're going to start pushing into these soft wheels, making sure we get rid of any faceting. Okay, looks good. Not really any shine yet, but the shape is looking really good. Here we go to the 600 grit wheel. Now the shine should start to develop. There you go. We got the reflection. There are those shop lights. From there, we're going to jump on the 1200 grit wheel. Now is when the real shine starts to develop. Check this out. That's after 1200. Now remember, these are always dry when I show you like this. That's the shine. Okay, next up is the 3000. This should look really good now. Oh yeah, look at that. That's looking good. Now I could stop right there and be happy with that, but we can do even better. Let's take it over to the wet belt sander and get it on that cerium belt. Now this is about a 50,000 grit belt. This is what I call the magic belt. Look at that. I love the shine that we get from that belt. That is the definition of the wet look. I think I see a face in there looking back at us. It's kind of creepy in a way. Anyway, we're done with the polishing. Now let's take it inside and take a closer look. Well, there it is. There are all the steps necessary to turn that slab into a cabochon. What do you think? I think it turned out pretty nice. It's got a good shine on it. A nice dome. Now, since I started this video, I've had several people tell me that this is Sagenite. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna call this Sagenite. I didn't do anything with the backside, as you can see, except try to pick out some of that dop wax that got stuck in there. But the top looks good. See my little light reflecting in there? What do you think? The girdle looks pretty good. It's kind of interesting. It's got some relief there. I like that. How do you think this would look in a setting? It turns out I have a couple just cheap settings I got off of, I think Amazon. Some sort of, well, not silver. Whatever it is, it's not real silver. Here's one. Let's just see. Would this make a nice looking pendant? Oh, I think that's okay. How do you like that? Yeah, maybe one day I'll actually become a jeweler. That's actually my plan. In the future, I want to learn how to work with silver and make my own settings, but that's for the future. That's like a retirement type project. For now, I'm happy just with the shiny stones. So there you go. that's our little cabochon. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please be sure and check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.